Not bad. If Kana Village hadn't hired those samurai, we wouldn't be so close to a glorious revolution right now. The time has come to repay the favor.
As you wish.
There's a slim chance we may have a tragic accident.
How can she honestly believe the man who held her hostage is worth mourning over? I love him. I adore my emperor with all my heart.
She truly loved the Emperor.
You stormed the capital all by yourself, and that's all you had to say?
What I found, I could not kill with a sword.
Then I misjudged you, Sensei.
Zero, come back! Don't run away from me!
Well, that could have gone more smoothly. You're as much at fault as he is. You may be the experienced samurai here, but you have to remember he's just an amateur. Now, speaking of amateurs, this one wasn't much help, was he?
Cram it, you old goat.
You know, if anyone was going to self-destruct, I thought for sure you'd be the first, Kiku.
Oh, yeah? Well, to tell the truth, so did I. Guess the kid showed us both, huh?
So what do we do about Kachiro? That is entirely up to Kachiro himself.
Damn, that's harsh.
Life's harsh. Omiyaka.
Just apologize to Kame.
I can't do that.
Kashiro, what's wrong with you?
The scent of war is everywhere now, and I fulfilled my duty to Kana Village.
So you're just going to leave us to fight another battle somewhere else?
That's what samurai do. You could come with me, Kiara. I'll be fine on my own.
What is it? Do you see something? Fuso?
Lady Yukino. Come sit by me. Does this help? Yes. Reminds me of how my mother was. You thought you could save him. We always think we can save them from themselves. But it's all my fault. Don't you think you're being too hard on yourself? Too hard on myself, but He picked up the sword because he wanted to, long before he met you. And think about all the women you freed, what you did for your village. Sure, things aren't perfect yet, but you accomplished what you set out to do, right? Yes, then you should have no reason to feel any shame. I said you should put yourself first sometimes. But no buts, you're always so stubborn. Besides, that boy isn't the one you're drawn to. Well, at least your crystal can be honest. You're still young, with your whole life ahead of you, and when a woman is in love, she must declare it. Now, come with me. There's a kimono I want you to try on. But I really shouldn't hush. I think it'll look great on you. And this time I'll do your makeup. We have an audience. Have you been there long?
No. Looks like we missed all the fun.
Hey, Jill!
Thank you for your help. These men were sent here to kill you, so I killed them instead.
Oh, thanks a lot, you big softy. You know, you act all dark and stuff, but deep down you really care.
Don't
misunderstand.
What?
I'm just waiting for what was promised me.
Well, why are you always gonna be like that?
Watch yourselves. These were Ukyo's men.
Hey, Piggy! If you wanted to hide from us, you should have picked a bigger tree.
Kobayakawa Kanemo, leader of the Nobusei, reporting as command.
I apologize for the short notice, but do you think your men could pay a visit to the nearby villages?
We will do as you wish, Nayamuran, but you do realize we've already collected all the crops from those villages this harvest season.
Of course I'm aware of that, but I know those sneaky peasants are hoarding rice. A nice little secret I learned when I was one. Go take it.
What you say is true, Emperor. I've seen this myself. But shouldn't we turn a blind eye to this so those vermin have at least something to live on?
Remind me, who's in charge here?
You are, Emperor.
And ye machines exist only to serve your master. Try to remember that next time. Leave me now. Go make yourself useful.
As you wish.
Do you see now? I know how to use the bandits. And I must say it's quite fun.
Agreed.
There's one other matter I'd like to be dealt with. I wasn't the only clone to be released into the farmlands, was I?
You are correct, Your Excellency.
I want to know where the rest of them are. Surely you must have kept records.
Of course.
Come on, I know cows that can chew cud faster than you eat. By the time you finish your breakfast, it'll be time for lunch. Look, maybe if you stop now, you wouldn't be so fat. Try and take a cue from the farmers.
Fool, a meal has been given to me. The dignified course of action is to savor every bite, and to continue eating once my hunger's been sated.
That's enough, pig. I'm taking your trough.
Kikucho, stop it.
Buddy!
Do you have any idea what Ukyo's planning? The elaborate performance in front of the commoners after your halted execution? Freeing those women from the Emperor's harem? It's all part of Ukyo's plan to manipulate us and take control of the world. Take control? Of course. He will influence all facets of trade, legitimate markets and black markets alike. And worse, his lies will be indistinguishable from the truth. Ukyo will appear to work for the people, but in reality he will crush all who stand against him. Whatever he told you is a lie.
Come in, I know all about lying. Sometimes you gotta mix stuff up to win in the end. It's how you learn to be strong.
You are without a doubt my sworn nemesis. Sumozaka Shorobei Misaru!
If it advances your cause, then lying is all right. That was the first lesson I ever taught Ukyo.
You must be so proud of your boy, following in your footsteps like that. In public, he's a gracious emperor who doles out rice.
Yeah, till he gets the bandits to stop and the people that take their rice back.
Huh? We still have work to do. So it seems. You'll have to wait longer. I apologize.
Please, you humble me. There's no need for you to bow like that.
But, Divine Emperor, we are nothing more than lowly peasants. We're not worthy to stand here and look one so magnificent as you in the eye.
Never mind that. Give yourself some credit. You're clearly not as worthless as you say. I just witnessed a terrifying Nobuseri burnt to a crisp. That was your doing, was it not?
Yes, my lord. We were just doing our duty, Your Excellency. It was you who wisely sent a samurai to this village. Together with these farmers, we beat back the bandits, just as you intended.
Thanks to these honorable warriors, we can breathe easily and once again focus all our attention on the rice fields. We thank you so very much.
You have all suffered for too long. Having lived among you, I understand your suffering, the hardships you've all endured. But despite your plaintive cries, the capital has done nothing to help ease your pain. Instead, they let the bandits run rampant, and for that I sincerely apologize.
Please, that isn't necessary.
No, it is we who should bow our heads and thanks for all you've done.
Raise up your heads, all of you. From this day forth, the capital and I will be your protectors. I know the bandits seem insurmountable, but if we work together, there's nothing we won't be able to accomplish. We can change the world. I only ask you to persevere a little longer.
We always will, Emperor. Perseverance is our birthright.
I thank you for that.
This is all the rice we were able to keep away from the bandits. We would like you to have it. Please accept this modest gift as a token of our gratitude. It sickles us to think the bandits are enjoying the fruits of our labor. But if Your Excellency were to eat our rice, we peasants would feel nothing but pride in our hearts.
Thank you all so much. I don't know what to say.
For the first time since the Great War, we finally have an emperor who will govern the land justly.
I'm not so sure. Doesn't matter who the emperor is or what promises are made, the lives of us farmers won't change.
Why not?
Weeds are made to be trampled on, and they always grow back. It's the same with us. Regardless of how the world changes around us, our lot remains the same.
Now everyone will just give us all of their rice without us having to use force. It really is brilliant.
But if the peasants find out the noble Seri are being sent by the capital...
I wasn't aware of it myself until old Dad plucked me from the fields. No simple farmers that are going to figure it out. I wonder, when my predecessor cast me out into the farmlands, was it just because he enjoyed watching me suffer?
I believe, my lord, that he watched over all his clones as they learned the ways of the world.
That's one way of putting it.
Pardon me, Amanushi. May I interrupt?
Yes, go ahead.
We've received word the assassination attempts on Kanbei Shimada and your father have both failed.
Why must those two be so difficult? Understood. Keep after them.
Yes, my lord.
Great Kanbei?
How is Sanai adjusting?
Mizuki and the others are helping her get ready.
Good to hear.
You really think she'll be all right back in Kana Village after all this?
Here we go, step to that.
One more time, other side.
All right, all right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hurry down
Hey,
now.
Kiku, look over there.
Together.
Good morning, everyone.
Momotaro, hey.
What is this?
Rikachi.
I know, kind of sloppy.
Hey,
Look what the tide dragged in.
missed you too.
Momotaro, where's your pile of treasure?
Stop for crying out loud. I knew I forgot something. Make it up to you? I'll take out the trash.
Rikichi, how's your wound?
I'm feeling much better now, thanks. And Pikachu. Look, this is Gorbei's old sword. With his fighting spirit at my side, I know I can help. Sanai!
Don't open the door.
Sanai, it's me, Rikichi, your husband! Sanai!
I'm sorry, Rikachi, but I can't go back to being your wife.
I know about what happened. I don't care. You're alive and we're together again. That's all that matters to me. Now, please, let's go home.
I can't.
Come home.
My Amanushi needed me, and I couldn't even ease his suffering. And then I let him down again. I killed our child.
Do you remember this? Please, for me, wear it again.
I can't. I belong to the
I won't
Amanushi.
accept that. You are my wife, and no matter what you say, I am taking you home. If you want, I'll even build them a grave, right next to our house, a grave for the Amanushi and the infant, and I'll pray for them with you. Please, just come home.
What a shame. What a crying shame.
I'll never forget my shock.
Doesn't sound like you, Kanbei.
I couldn't kill him. I saw a light in her eyes, a light that shone out of love for her Amanushi. And so help me, when I looked into her eyes, I couldn't do a thing. Pitiful, no.
This weather brings back memories. Back then, the sword was everything. We lived and died by the blade, and that was it. Listen to me, carrying on about the good old days. Guess I'm showing my age. Sorry I can't be more help, Kanbei.
Since you and Heihachi are here, I assume the village is secure.
We rebuilt all we could. Their attitudes, on the other hand, well, give them time.
Kachiro has left.
is upset with us for coming to the capital to save him.
What? That's ridiculous! You never told us not to come! Oh, you think you're so much better than us, don't you, mister? I'm gonna do everything myself.
Well, I, for one, am not going to take any more abuse from someone who lost to the capital.
Are you kidding? Losing battles is his specialty.
If we had been there with you right from the start, this whole mess could have been avoided. Why did you think you had to do this alone? And when you were captured, why didn't you accept your death with honor? No true samurai could ever live with such disgrace.
Do not value death so highly.
A samurai's honor is worth dying for.
What good would my corpse have done those women?
I would have gladly given my life trying to save theirs.
With your skills, you would have died in vain.
The thought of dying doesn't scare me.
Hey, Tetsuya, don't go talking like that. I mean,
Now I understand why you're always on the losing side of a battle. You have no faith in your own allies, Sensei.
whoa.
I've been calling the wrong man, Sensei.
Dear Okara, things have been pretty tense around here. Kanbei and Katsu got into a huge fight. I'm not really sure what it was about, but it was probably like, I'm Kanbei and I'm the best samurai. And then Katsu goes, no, I'm the best samurai. All I know is that something horrible happened. Katsu was so mad he left us, and it's mostly dumb Kanbei's fault. Katsu's not old like Momotaro and Heihachi. He's still young, and he can't decide what he wants to do when he grows up. He thinks he wants to be a samurai, but Masamune says he has too many dreams or something. He says Katsu still thinks samurai are noble and wonderful, but I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't know, it's so complex. Anyways, you sure hope Katsu's gonna be okay. I know Sister seems pretty upset too. Kanbei needs to stop being such a grump and do something, because even though he's mean, he's the only one who can make everything better with Sister and Katsu. Oh, I almost forgot, Momotaro got here too. Gotta go, bye-bye!